And we are here. Woohoo!
Hello.
Hello.
It's time to date again.
Time
Did it
for
last
one
summer.
dance.
one last. They keep pulling me back in.
True. True.
Which one of these would be your favorite TV show? Me. Ooh. Yeah. Gonna be basic.
Let's see. I think I will go with the house flipping shows.
You can either be the documentary lesbian or the house flipping show lesbian. Oh, we have What?
Oh. Hell yeah, we've got lots of anime fans on the bus. I love anime. Everything about anime rocks. The cool fighting moves, the cool fighting names, the cool backstories that are revealed in the middle of a cool fight scene.
I get the feeling she only watches one type of anime.
And anime characters have the coolest dynamics. Everyone who's anyone gets their own rival to have intense, passionate tension with. Noodle and Tedderscoon. Will one of you become my intense, passionate, tension-filled rival during camp? So much mystery. I guess we'll have to see if one of you rises to the challenge of being Dahlia Aquina's rival during camp. Let's go!
We actually trying to date the same person. That's new.
Sorry, I just picked the first thing that came to my mind.
Fine.
Excuse me, I have to use my sexy non-binary voice.
Hey, I love house flipping shows, Monster. You have exquisite taste. I love watching the poor, destitute customer's life get completely turned around by a renovated living room with a coffee maker. If only more of life's problems were so easily solved with a fresh coat of paint and a new appliance. Oh, one can dream. In any case, I can't wait to flip camp with you, Monster.
I think they want to flip you off.
That'd be unfortunate.
We only had 2 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
We didn't start the fire.
We didn't start the bonfire.
The monster.
The monster.
I could use some charm. Another day at camp though. Another day trying to survive a deadly battle royale game. You managed to murder 10 people in 20 minutes. What a feat. The audience.
With your feet.
My feet! Ah! Who put these knives on my feet? This will certainly give you a lot of boldness. But wait! The camp dome should make you gain boldness, but charm. If that doesn't make sense, you want charm. You think quickly and make a fancy hat out of the guts of a corpse. The audience is wowed and grants you 2 charm. Much better. Later you find Dahlia sitting with her legs crossed and her palms pressed together. Her pose reminds you of meditation, and it all would be very calming. If Dahlia wasn't screaming at the top of her lungs. I barely hear Costa. Such a tiny scream.
I didn't want to scream too much, okay?
So cute. I love it.
Yeah, that's perfect.
You tap Dahlia on her extremely muscular shoulder and ask what's going on.
Oh, hey, Noodle. I was just getting in a screaming meditation session. Someone with my raw power can't stop training, even for a single moment. Missing a training session is one of my biggest fears, but a true warrior has no fears, which is proof that I need even more training. Speaking of which, being at camp actually opens up some unique training opportunities. I saw this documentary the other day about a warrior who was able to harness the power of nature itself. The warrior studied for years with the toads of Mount Miuboko. And once the toads learned to trust him, they taught him their special jutsu. And all that nature training really paid off in the next documentary, where the warrior defeated King Dragon in the Dark Tournament of Heroes.
Does she think anime is a documentary?
But to be honest, Noodle, I'm kinda struggling to harness nature's power. I can't find a single wise toad. All the toads I've found are idiots. This is so frustrating. I am surrounded by nature right now, but I just can't figure out how to harness it.
Suddenly, Dahlia turns away from you and starts shouting at the nearby tree.
Nature, show me your secret jutsu. I promise that I'll only use your power when I really need it, like when anyone challenged me for any reason or just whenever I feel it.
Giving Dahlia the power of nature sounds kind of terrifying, but also kinda hot, like in a poison ivy tentacle vines way. Help her do it. To gain the power of nature, you must first defeat nature, devour a salad. Or to gain the power of nature, you must be one with nature, become a salad.
The meme for this I need to show both of you. One moment.
Oh god.
It's related. Hang on.
Oh, I bet he could fuck up a whole head of lettuce. Ooh, I accidentally chose the fun option. Oops. But it was fine. You tell Dahlia that if she really wants the powers of nature, she's gotta become the most natural thing ever, a salad.
I'd never considered becoming nature. Amazing idea, Noodle. Since this was your idea, it's only fair that you go get my salad bowl and a bunch of salad ingredients. Lettuce and onions and batteries, maybe? I don't eat a lot of salads.
You follow Dahlia's instructions and get all the classic salad stuff. A bowl, lettuce, onions, batteries, tuna, farts, and of course, Windex for salad dressing. Dahlia sits in the salad bowl, and you pour all the ingredients on top of her. You can't tell if salad sitting is a new fetish of yours, or if you just have a crush on Dahlia.
Nothing's happening. I don't feel the all-consuming power of nature flowing through my warrior veins quite yet. Oh my god. I know why it's not working. Being a salad isn't just about sitting in a bowl with a bunch of normal salad stuff. Salads are made to be eaten. Noodle, you have to eat me.
I don't mind if I do. You tell Dahlia that you don't really want to eat her because you like her and she just had lunch like an hour ago.
Please, Noodle. This is the only way. From one warrior to another. I insist that you eat me.
You'll do anything to make Dahlia happy. With tears in your eyes, you start to bite her on her muscular Windex-covered forearm. Suddenly, a deep, mysterious voice calls out.
You have shown your commitment to the ways of the salad. We've seen your ambition to become a salad, even if it means death.
You and Dahlia turn and... oh boy, a huge bowl of salad has appeared and it definitely doesn't have a mouth, but it's somehow talking to you.
Come with me. You must travel to the realm of the salads, where you will be master in the salad ways. I shall be your mentor on this epic journey full of personal growth.
You and Dahlia travel to the realm of salads. It's actually not that different from Earth, except everyone is a salad. And they achieved world peace like 150 years ago. The salad mentor was right though. This is the perfect place for Dahlia to train. You two take on strange challenges by an ancient cryptic master. Tangle with an edgy fruit salad rival who pushes Dahlia to become a stronger salad. And enter an epic salad tournament in which Dahlia wins second place. After about 3 years in the salad realm, you and Dahlia return to camp. Time passes more quickly in the salad realm, so it's only been about 40 minutes in camp time.
I'm one with the salad!
I can't thank you enough, Noodle. I feel different now. Wiser, stronger, salad-er. You changed my life forever.
Yay, you helped Dahlia harness nature's power. You also got a kick-ass mango lime salad dressing recipe. Plus 2 boldness and
Sounds
1
really
spoon.
good. That sounds really good.
Go now.
Oh, I
A
got the
time to
achievement as
shine.
well.
Don't
Yeah,
eat the salad, be the salad. Nice, I also got the Chivo.
Amazing.
So what would I need? Creativity. Yeah, my creativity sucks ass.
Yes.
That day, there's a guest speaker at the Monster Scout HQ. She's a War Eagle Monster Scout here to tell you all about advancing through the levels. Her speech is surprisingly interesting. She started out at Camp Spooky, just like you, and worked super hard to earn every single badge. She also hints at some possible foul play, including her murdering a higher level scout and wearing her skin as a disguise in order to advance through the ranks. Sure, it's inspiring. You're too busy flirting with your friends to dedicate that kind of time to Monster Scouts, but still, her speech instills you with due creativity. Afterwards, you get yourself trapped in one of Coach's famous lectures about the dangers of wild animals.
But this dangerous invasive species continues to roam the woods, abandoned by their dark masters, purposeless. They're a plague on the natural wildlife.
Can you do that, cool stuff?
But I am confused, friend Coach. Do these creatures really deserve such torment? All they did was invent the former Google Plus platform. Surely that is not grounds for...
Oh, how tragic.
Google Plus? Is that what you've been talking about while I ignore everyone on live stream? The psychopaths behind that global tragedy out here?
I realize you are attempting to help.
I do not understand how a social media platform could be synonymous with the word tragedy.
No, Calculus, darling, you're too innocent and naive to understand. They misspelled naive. Google
they
Plus
did.
was a...
Yeah, there's a diacritic missing on the I.
Yeah, the I has 2 dots
The I
in
needs to have 2
naive.
dots.
No,
Yeah.
not in English.
Yes, in English.
Yes, even in English.
What
Yeah, that's what diacritics are for, dude.
the hell? When I Google it, it just says it's like it says spells there.
It might be an American British thing. Anyway,
Google Plus was a festering ball on the smooth, perfect skin on social media. It was completely unusable, and it was everywhere. YouTube, Google accounts, in your backyard, knocking on your windows, asking when you'd finally post a status.
And now its former developers has been loosed into our woods instead of being properly rehomed into other failing companies.
That's not a very scout thing to do.
They're completely disrupted the local ecosystems, littering their electric scooters everywhere and offering a crowdsourced alternative
The electric
to birds.
scooters. But birds already exist. Why would anyone want to crowdfund a product to fill a hole in a market that doesn't exist?
Don't you get it? This Google Plus we're talking about, they made their careers on filling holes in markets that don't exist.
The epidemic must be quelled and the Google Plus developers captured. Otherwise...
They might start Google Plus again. I can't go back to those dark days.
Youth is a
That's
gift.
why us four gotta capture him. With your combined efforts and my brilliant leadership, we should have this problem fixed before the fat lady can scream for help. Now
That's
let's
me.
see. Well, all we need to do is slide into their DMs. That stands for Dirt Mansions, which is where they've been living.
That actually isn't what that stands for.
Always believe in
And
yourself.
then we photobomb them until they're too weak to fight back. And then we relocate them to our thirst trap. I can find lots of those on Channing Tatum's Instagram.
Good. Okay, clearly Coach is worse than useless in this situation. Do you have any ideas on how to round up this invasive species before they roll out another convoluted like system? Stand under this huge net and shout, "Does anyone have an idea for an app?" The perfect lure. Open a new Asian fusion restaurant, but floor is just a bunch of leaves over a pit of spikes.
it's me, or was that just really hard to follow? I have no idea how we got here.
I also lost all track of the story.
Sorry.
I go with the first one.
Oh,
Yes.
so charming.
Immediately, there's a stampede. You and your friends barely have enough time to climb a tree for cover before a horde of disheveled former Google Plus developers surround you. An app that finds correlations between trending hashtags and your ovulation cycle. Price 1. Bad. An app that reads your palm and tells you what your spiritual soup flavor is. Okay, this one is nice.
Yeah.
A dating app that tells you where the nearest bowl of unclaimed pasta is. We call it send nude.
I'm in.
You want that?
Yes, I want to date bowls of pasta.
Wow. These developers certainly seem to have gone a bit feral.
Server error.
For instance, one of them appears to be dismantling my leg in an effort to find a microchip capable of powering a pizza delivery drone. While you try and beat the Google Plus devs off of Carl's leg with a crowbar, one of them suggests an app that repels crowbars. Milo appears to be egging them on.
should do a collab.
I'm hearing a lot of great ideas, people, but none of these has yet really screamed wow to me.
We can scream, they say. Wow, wow, wow.
Yes, good pitch, but could you all try standing in a tight-knitted circle beneath this interestingly shaped tree cover and screaming even louder?
Coach lets the net drop on them. They continue screaming, wow, louder and louder as if that will free them somehow. You, Milo, and Calculaster roll the former Google Plus devs into a lake where they can no longer harm anybody with their useless inventions. Cheers to environmental preservation and putting an end to shitty social media. Gain 2 smarts and 1 charm.
Let's
Feel
go.
like I just read an entire novel by Kafka.
Francis is going to go to the camp and have a sleep.
True, it's true. You head to the lake to get your tan on, but as soon as you get there, it starts to rain. Most of the beachgoers leave, but no. You will enjoy a fun lake day, damn it. You had a really rough morning and you won't let anything else stop you from gaining fun. You aggressively splash in the lake and laugh as loudly as you can, hoping the clouds will give up on trying to ruin your day. Instead, the lake gets struck by lightning. When you wake up from the electrocution coma, you're on shore, the sun is shining, and you have a cool new facial twitch. You win! Twitch? Well, I want Twitch right now. You gain 2 fun. You link up with Dahlia afterwards. She practices headbutting rocks, and what do you give a point as in headbutting rocks?
Get off my land.
And here,
Hey, stop headbutting my rocks!
Your rocks? Well, if they're yours, how did my forehead blood get all over them? Huh?
Sorry, dude. These rocks and that precious forehead blood belong to me. I've purchased Camp Spooky.
You stole my evil laugh. What could a fiend like you possibly want with a wonderful high mortality rate summer camp like this?
Everyone
Nothing
loves a
at
good
all.
shopping
That's why I'm
mall.
demolishing Camp Spooky and replacing it with something much more evil. A suburban shopping mall.
But no camp spooky means no classic summer camp experience. And no classic summer camp experience means no best summer ever.
This is Cat.
I won't allow it. I will defeat you in a glorious single combat. When I'm through with you, your broken bones will have broken bones.
Aha! You think mere violence can stop me? Please, if you break my bones, I'll just buy replacement bones from destitute millennials.
Capitalism.
Your
always
physical attacks
wins.
are useless against me, Dahlia. For the true source of my power is capitalism itself. Capitalism has no bones. Alright, I have to go run an errand real quick. Someone told me there's still a rainforest that's been burned down, yeah. I'll be right back with the bulldozer.
Oh, man.
No, I can't let him win. I'm allergic to letting other people win. If he's right, though, my fists are useless against him. Unless I defeat capitalism first. But how can I attack something that has no bones? Surely capitalism must have a weak point. If only I knew what it was.
oh, yeah, Yeah, capitalism's weak point is its genitals.
Very fun.
But he said capitalism has no bones. Are you sure it has genitals?
Of course it does. How do you think it manages to fuck the poor so hard?
Social commentary.
Get it? By genitals, you mean the fact that capitalism preys on your inner sexual urges in order to tempt us to make purchasing decisions that are ultimately against our greater social interests. Thus, perpetuating a cycle of consumption which empowers elites while keeping the poor destitute.
Yeah. Sure what you meant.
Impressive.
Brilliant. Then we just need to stop that and we'll be victorious. But I used up all my think power on that one big sentence.
Aww.
How will we ever think smart enough to destroy capitalism's genitals? Should we recruit Joy? Vera? Perhaps sexy purple gummy bear Liam?
Don't need that competition. There's only one way to solve this. The dumbest way possible.
You mean punching the entire United States government until it outlaws sexy advertising?
Aw, yeah.
Daddy, the stupid words right out of your mouth. Which is hot because it's almost like kissing. We head to Washington D.C. and punch the government right in the bills. Temporarily down for capitalism worldwide.
Right up the bill.
Your little shenanigans.
Gus,
cost me
profits
millions
have
of
never been
dollars.
this low. Damn your socially responsible bunch. You win this round, summer campus. I have to go lobby the government to do all the good work you just did. That will take me 24 hours at least. How could you inconvenience me like this?
This
You
isn't
haven't
over.
heard the last of Mr. Papas, evil CEO, you hear me? This isn't over!
Buonissimo!
Well, looks like that's the last we'll be hearing of that creep. Good work, Tatterscoon. The way you punched the president was extremely attractive.
I just realized the absurdity of the situation of what you just said.
That broke her. I'm not sure which part broke you.
It was, I think, good work, Tatterscoon. The way you punched the president was extremely attractive. I think that's just... it's just... that's something somebody could actually say to me, and if they did, I would die.
I love the
I
way you
hope Ronnie
punched.
takes notes.
Maybe.
I love how you punched Joe Biden in the dick.
Tatterscoon! Nice, you've been working on this sexy
Maybe we
executive-
should
Yeah,
have clipped that for Ronnie
maybe.
so they could watch later.
We can go back. It's fine.
Nice. You've been working on a sexy executive punch for this reason. You gain 2 creativity and 1 boldness.
Ooh, a movie. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking.
Dune.
Jurassic Park. Oh,
Sorry. I zoned out. Again. Planet Earth.
Player orders is a site based on the likelihood that Noodle would survive in said movie's universe.
I think I win.
Yeah,
because
me, Planet Earth, I will survive.
I mean, I guess we're all gonna die.
Yeah. Slowly. The question still remains, would I survive longer in Jurassic Park or in Dune?
I think you would survive longer in Jurassic Park.
You are here, right? Okay.
But maybe in Dune I am the worm.
I think you would be a blood bag.
Would you still love
Wait.
me if I was a sandworm?
Wait, what's his name? Leto Atreides the Second, who just turns into a worm. Absolute mad lad turned himself into a worm.
Get wormed.
That day, a fun, insane scavenger hunt awaits you at Camp Dome. Last night, the counselor stole your organs while you were asleep, and you have to solve the scavenger hunt clues to get them back. Isn't that? No? Too bad! You make the best of the situation by stealing your other friend's organs in place of your own. You gain 10 evil from Dimitri's liver. You also find a very strange plant. And against common sense, you shove it up your nose. It secretes 2 tons. You're on a team with Joe and Dahlia playing Camden Classic. Capture the flag from the jaws of the hungry Kraken. Dahlia's having a blast, but Joy seems completely uninterested.
Hey!
What's the matter with you, Joy? Aren't you having fun? I'm having a blast.
Nah, I'm completely uninterested in this. Ah, cool, thanks. Do you assholes need a narrator or not? I mean, I could be out saving the world from actual Krakens right now, but instead I'm stuck here playing the stupid game with no real satisfactory conclusion.
What are you talking about? The satisfaction is winning. And as a fellow Coven member, I can't allow myself to win this game without you full support and happiness.
You are not in the coven.
Wow, rude.
Dahlia, we've been over this. You are not now, nor have you ever been, a member of
It
the...
is I, Dimitri.
Is this in
And him.
the coven, you say?
No, Russian accent, please.
The coven? The coven,
Coven,
you
you
say?
Dimitri, what the hell are you doing here?
Ah, would you like to know my beautiful black lotus flower?
Yeah, I would to know, that's what I asked.
You want to skip ahead to my villainous monologue, I see. But you know how much I hate to rush through the foreplay.
Your power
Well,
is
regardless,
admirable.
I've joined Rival Camp, so I may finally vanquish your coven leader once and for all, whilst you are alone and distracted. The joys of of making s'mores and singing songs and kayaking under the blistering, delightful sun are quite taxing on my brooding exterior. But such cross I must bear.
Excellent line delivery, thank you.
I'm here to save the day.
Okay, be honest, I got pretty bored and stopped listening like 6 sentences ago. But if you're a villain of the Coven, Broody McNaughtley, then you're a villain of mine.
Darling, stop, for the goddess's sake, you are not a witch. You don't even have any magic.
I do. Watch this.
Dahlia cuts Dimitri right in the jaw.
She has tattoos the word magic across her knuckles.
Oh, look, I understand that you're new here, so let me explain. Covenix Dimitri fights begin with long, dramatic monologues laden with sexually frustrated undertones. Then,
Can do.
She punches him with her other fist, upon which she's apparently also to the word sexually frustrated undertones. It's a very small script.
Dahlia, please stay out of my way so I can wrap up this fight and we can all go home. This episode only has 10 minutes left of runtime.
This is not over.
No way I'm leaving my fearless leader alone to fend her off herself against a freaking creep. That's not the Coven way.
Well, it seems the two girls have the same end goal, but can't compromise on how to get there, so maybe you can come up with a way to help them be more in sync. Force them to play Dance Dance Revolution, not the German Democratic Republic, sorry. Until they synchronize their movements. Sorry, my brain was just like, "Well,
die Deutsche
that's not a
Republik.
game, that's a country.
Same these.
Give them Wonder Twins magic rings so they can sync up their powers. That sounds fun.
But it's not smart.
What sort of rings did you say these are? They belong to the Wiggle Twats?
No, silly. The Wonder Twins. They were only the greatest shape-shifting superhero duo of all time.
Twin powers
You know,
activate!
they'd go Wonder Twin Powers, debate, and Jana'd be all like shape of an eagle, and Jan would be like form of water. So cool.
Why eagle and water? They're shapeshifters, right? But won't they just transform into, I don't know, a dragon with impenetrable metal or something? Because
creative.
that's a higher level transformation and they were still like below level 10. You don't unlock transformations into wild shapes greater or smaller than your own size class before level, I think, 8?
Yeah, something like that.
That's why. Especially not a dragon. A dragon, an elder dragon, that's like an enormous creature, isn't it? A gigantic creature?
Probably.
No way, dude.
No! You gotta trust me on this, Joy. The water and the Okay, whatever.
I tried to click back into the game because I tabbed out. It's just Joy interrupting you. Look, I think I'd rather stay with a witch if it's all the same to you.
Oh, fine. Then I'll show you the awesome power of the Wonder Twins. Form of water!
Wow. That's an angry bucket if I've ever seen one.
Dahlia, no!
Dahlia, yes!
Dahlia always yes.
Sorry. And a flash of light, Dahlia transforms into a bucket of water with her face on it.
From a bucket of water!
Yes! Holy crap, I'm a bucket of water! This is awesome!
Congrats, so now.
Okay, you gotta pick me up and throw me on Dimitri. Believe me, I've seen the Wonder Twins do this dozens of times and it never fails.
Reluctantly, Joy picks up Dahlia the bucket up and throws the water. Or Dahlia herself, I guess. All over Dimitri.
Get ready for your
Wow, I
demise.
feel so comfortably moist.
Okay, that is.
I don't know, like 80% of the time the Wonder Twins' plans were like this. Isn't the situation solved now?
Enough of this.
No, not at all.
The only other plan I can think of involves you turning into an octopus and me turning into an ice unicycle. Wanna try that one?
Not happening.
You know,
Oh, okay.
Dahlia shapeshifts back. She and Joy end up using spells and punching to defeat Dimitri, which is admittedly a far better strategy than dumping a bucket of water on him. But afterwards, Joy's still pretty annoyed with you for wasting her time. She is underwhelmed and disappointed by the twin powers. You might have ruined her childhood a bit. You lose 2 smarts and have fun for
Aw.
having such a dumb plan.
I
You
hope
only
it's
have one
Hello.
smart, you're like city.
Oh, nice,
Yep.
another Chivo.
Hey. I need to have fun. That day you decide to go scuba diving and find a treasure chest at the bottom of the lake. Whoa.
Bottom.
It's a very big bucket of water. You pick the lock, which is quite impressive. You keep in mind that you're still underwater. Inside you find over 1,000 fun! Unfortunately, you don't mess with the stuffed pockets, so you can only go back to shore with only 2 fun. When you go back, fish have eaten the rest. They're having a rave right now. Fuck you, fish.
You know, etymologically speaking, we are all fish.
I'm pretty yeah, I'm a fish. I'm definitely a fish. There's nothing you like more than being helpful, provided it in turn helping you find your summer honey. So it's no surprise you find yourself aiding Dahlia in the collection of another scout badge.
I'm here to
I heard
save
eating
the day.
Dahlia, I'm sorry.
I just want to eat her.
Alright, Noodle, hold the megaphone right there so I can scream into it and still have my hands free for powerful gestures.
Oh, that's love right there.
Love is
Let
holding
me
the...
know if you have any tips for being louder. I really want this badge. Deep breathe and... Since the... What?
1950s.
1950, okay. Since the 1950s, around 8.3 billion tons of plastic have been produced worldwide and only 9% are recycled. Plastic kills millions of birds and animals a year, while poor and air quality is a huge contributor to human fatalities.
rock on.
By the year 2050, the amount of plastic in the ocean will outweigh the total number of fish.
That's me, I guess.
Yeah.
Misakino, why are you interrupting this lovely day at Camp Spooky with your incessant screaming? This time!
Let's get some badges.
Oh, camp director Miss Weaving. I was absolutely engaged in the camp sanction pursuit of scout badges. Today, I'm trying to get a badge for noise pollution, so I'm screaming facts about pollution as loudly as I can.
Nice.
Misakino, the job is the pollution. You don't need to be making noise about pollution. All you succeeded now is distracting the press and the camp population when they should be doing fun things like manual labor.
Camp director Miss Weaving, I'm so sorry. I would never intentionally upset you.
Impressive.
As a strong female leader who is intimidating and scary, you are a role model of mine.
Well, Misakino, to respect your respect for me, which is why I'm going to confiscate the thing you crave most. My approval.
Man.
No, please. Take my phone, take my face, take anything. Just don't take your approval.
It's been confiscated. You may have it back when you have earned it.
Oh no! What will I do? I can't bear at Camp Spooky if I can't have the respect of a terrifying female authority figure.
If Dahlia leaves summer camp, she leaves behind her possibility to be your summer honey. Luckily, you know the best way to gain Weaving's approval. Spider-like skills need to settle with your butt or become a doctor. I think that sounds smart.
Such an
Yeah.
honorable scout.
Yes, of course. Being a doctor makes your parents proud. I mean, your camp authority figure who you in no way view as substitute parent. But you know what being a doctor also makes? Time. A lot of it. It makes time go away.
Dahlia's not wrong. Under normal circumstances, becoming a doctor does make time go away. Luckily, you're good friends with the admissions director of Hyperbolic Time University's Medical College of Spirit and Time, thanks to your shared hobby of illegal underground high-speed origami folding. All it takes is a quick text, and you and Dahlia are whisked away to a pocket dimension where you can spend years studying medicine in what seems like mere seconds back home.
So overpowered.
Wow, there are so many buildings here, so many classrooms. I bet they even play things in gym together than dodgeball.
You don't bother telling her that there probably isn't a lot of gym class in med school. You trust she'll find out soon enough. And so she does, as the two of you enter the rigors of med school. You consider participating in campus Greek life, but decide to make a social sacrifice to focus on learning. You go through the highs of earning high scores on tests and the lows of earning low scores on tests. You dissect corpses and also sometimes zombies, with their consent. In the literal blink of an eye, 8 years have passed at the Hyperbolic Time University's Medical College of Spirit and Time, and you return back to your dimension.
Dahlia is here.
Look, look, look! Camp director, Miss Weaving, look! I'm a doctor now. May I have back the approval you took, please?
Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose. If you were a doctor and a lawyer, it would be better. But I will destroy my approval of you.
Mom?
I will be back.
Possible there are deeper issues underlying my desire for approval. I should maybe go to Hyperbolic Time University's College of Social Science and study psychology.
Well, whether she does or not, at least she's a doctor now. Not that she has any plans to practice medicine ever, but surely it helps your relationship that you spent 8 years together in a different reality. If nothing else, it gives you plenty of fond memories, as well as true charm and creativity.
Move, losers! It's my turn.
Let's see, what will I do? I want more schmarts. That day you go to the woods searching for eatable roots to make a wilderness tea. You find lots of roots. Beetroot, ginger root, the square root of pie, the root of all evil. You brew it all together, and it's the most delicious tea you've ever had. It's so rooted with knowledge that you gain 2 smarts. You're in the woods searching for a safe place to Google leopard jump length when suddenly you find Milo.
Meeting you here.
Fancy meeting you here, Pornstar. Before I try to seduce me, you should know that I'm not here alone.
Milo gestures towards the adorable animal at their heels.
Meet my darling little pig. Now, don't get me wrong, I certainly didn't adopt this creature. I'm not ready for that kind of brand commitment. But I am ready for the ultimate earthly indulgence, truffles. Have you ever had one?
You admit to Milo that you've never feasted on a truffle. I mean, come on, you're not Jeff Bezos.
So you're still a truffle virgin. That's so exciting. You don't know what you're missing. Allow me to describe it in detail. From the moment you hold one in your hand, a truffle will envelop you with its powerful musk. Its strange density confounds you. It defies all expectations of a mushroom. The truffle dares you to take a bite. Whether it's shaved or over a bit of brie, or simply raw, the complex flavor overwhelms your senses. Senses. It'll taste like you've never tasted it before. It's pure ecstasy.
Magnificent.
Really, it's misleading to think that you're the one consuming the truffle, because once you've tasted one, you know the truth. The truffle consumes you.
Holy shit, you've never seen Milo this enraptured by the pleasures of the flesh. You suggest that you lose your truffle virginity with them over a romantic dinner.
That's a lovely idea, and a surprisingly practical one, rolled of their usual whimsical suggestions. But there's just one issue.
Milo wags their finger at the little pig.
This truffle pig is an absolute disgrace. I've been wandering around in the forest for 10, maybe even 15 minutes, and not a single truffle has been found. This pig is obviously defective. Ugh, pig, look at my follower count and obey my whims.
Pig looks up at Milo and snorts happily. This pig has no idea it's being an idiot. Get this pig to find some truffles so you and Milo can share the greatest sensory pleasure mushrooms can offer. Tell the pig that tonight you're having a romantic dinner, whether it's truffles or prosciutto. It's up to him. There's a clear problem here. That is not a pig. It's a duck. So I guess this one is boldness, and I'm not good at boldness, so I go with this.
Oi, smart stuff.
Suddenly, Milo's pig quacks and flaps its wings. Wait, what the fuck? Did I just say flaps its wings? After closer inspection, you point out to Milo that this little animal isn't a pig at all. It's a duck.
Obviously it's a duck.
Hello, darlings.
I couldn't find a pig to truffle hunt within the 5 minutes that comprised my attention span, so I simply found a duck and named it Pig. Monster, meet Pig the duck. I rebranded Pig to be the first ever truffle hunting duck. Sure, it has now the physical properties that it would allow to find truffles, like a pig's snap.
Life is a
But
gift.
it can be whatever you want to be, if I put my mind to it. Isn't that right, Pig?
Quack, says Pig. You're about to suggest that Milo simply finds an actual pig when the duck starts quacking like crazy and cuddling against Milo. You realize that Pig the duck is totally enamored with Milo, its owner, and wants to make Milo happy. Can you really blame that adorable duckling? No. You decide to team up with the duck to try to find truffles. You spend all afternoon and an intensive training montage, but you can't even find one truffle. Shit. You both know that returning without a delicacy will be a slight disappointment to Milo. and neither of you can stand the thought of disappointing that sexy Reaper. Suddenly, Pig the dog stares deeply into your eyes and pulls a knife out of its bag. You slowly nod. You know what to do. A few minutes later, you return to Milo and present them with a delicacy even greater than prof duck liver pate. Oh, that's so sad.
Dear God, how did you find pate? You know what? Never mind. I don't care at all. Let's just enjoy it together.
You munch down with Milo. With every bite, you can taste a delicious, complex flavor of self-sacrifice in the name of love.
Magnificent.
Nothing quite like the satisfaction of consuming earthly pleasures, Bonster. But wait, where did Pig the Duck go? I just started an Instagram account.
You lie to Milo. You tell them that Pig the dog ran away while secretly wiping the dog blood off your hands. A tear comes to your eye as you remember the brave sacrifice of Pig the dog. All to make beautiful, innocent Milo happy.
Hey, darling.
Bonster, you're crying? What's wrong? Is it because the pate was so moving? My God, I had no idea that you were so deep. You're a poet, darling.
You are haunted by Pig the dog's immaculate culinary sacrifice. And turns out, pate is really good. It's so yummy, you even get a stat boost. Enjoy 2
Damn.
creativity and 1 charm.
That's a powerful pate. Ooh, an animal.
Everybody choose an animal. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking. Duck.
Guinea pig.
Capybara.
Alright.
Player order is decided based on which animal would become the most dangerous if granted opposable thumbs. Start
Oh.
debating now.
Definitely the duck.
Yep, duck.
Yeah.
Then
Then
guinea
it-
pigs.
Capybara
Then
are never
capybaras,
dangerous.
because capybaras are just kind of chill. Guinea pigs will kill.
They are.
The only reason they don't is because they can't yet.
Yep.
Let's start a fire. But like a campfire.
So. This is the only way.
This is the way.
You wander over to the campfire, hoping to peer pressure someone into making you a s'more, when you find Milo, Aravi, and Hex. They're all gathered around the notebooks.
What up? What up? What up?
Who's this? Okay, I can do a stoner voice, don't worry about
But
it.
normally it's you, right?
No, I guess.
Hey, Bonster, check it out. We're doing poetry. It's like normal sentences, but deep.
Aesthetics on.
Exactly,
point.
Hex. As a Reaper with the finest taste in the living arts, of course I'm a poetry stan. In my infinite compassion, I thought that poetry could be a nice exercise for Ravi to connect with her feelings and embrace the now with a little more joy. Full step.
Mhm.
As opposed to her usual blind rage.
Come on, Ravi.
Come on, Ravi, poetry is tight. I mean, I usually express myself through the flavor of Pringles I'm eating, but Milo's shown me that I can express those feelings with words.
Now I can connect with Hex. I love Pringles.
This is an opportunity to
That's
grow.
wonderful, Hex. You see, Ravi, dear, there's poems for everyone. Like, epics are poems too. An epic sounds right up your alley, doesn't it?
Just don't really get it. I mean, my grandmother used to read me the Mahabharata when I was a kid. That one was cool and it might count as an epic, I guess. And I'm trying to put my feelings into this poem, but the only feeling I have is a deep desire to win.
You have a desire to win? What do you want to win? A battle against your own vulnerability?
Get good!
No, you doof. I want to win the poetry, obviously.
Aravi, this is not a competition. Poetry is the opposite of competitive.
Not true. Patently not true.
Definitely not true.
Definitely not true.
You're insulting Sylvia Plath by implying otherwise.
Huh?
As usual, Milo's just lying to my face so they can get an advantage in this poetry battle. Nice try, Milo. That trick won't work on me. Besides, I've told you this over and over. Everything is a competition.
About, I don't know, sleeping?
Oh, definitely.
Yes, it is. It's a competition for who you can get the most of it. Or you can do a challenge run to see who can survive on the least sleep possible.
No, I'm a loser, baby.
Aww.
I remember when Ronnie and I were together in Berlin, we would go to bed slightly at the same time, only I would always take longer to fall asleep, and then I would wake up a full hour earlier, and I'm just like, how are they doing it? They're still asleep. Just like... Anyway. I love my partner.
For me, it's really I indeed wake up. I go to sleep later, but I also wake up later.
Really balanced. Well, what about yoga?
Competition for who is the most bandy and sweaty. Duh.
Cool stuff. It's cool stuff. Sorry. It's gotta be cool stuff.
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sweaty.
You're not bendy though.
I've been better with the yoga.
And I'm, as you know, a Francicle. I don't sweat.
Hey you guys, listen to this poem I just wrote. Bagels. They used to be everywhere, but now they are inside me.
Sorry.
Bagel is inside of me.
No.
I ate a cat.
Bagels and
Bagels
chat.
in chat.
Oh gosh.
It's a metaphor for consumerism, dude.
Milo's getting frustrated with Aravi's lack of vulnerability, and Aravi's about to physically fight Milo, intervene before someone's feeling get hurt. Ever heard of slam poetry? It's poetry that you can turn into a blunt weapon to beat your opponents with. Whoever can club an enemy to death with their poem is the winner. Aravi, you haven't even been writing poems. These are just walkthrough guides. If anyone here is a winner, it isn't you. Yeah, sorry, Aravi.
Aww.
Yeah, all my poems are walkthroughs. So what? Walkthroughs are pretty much the only thing I know how to write. What was I supposed to be doing?
Observation, Bonster. Maybe that's the issue. Aravi, poems aren't supposed to be just detailed guides to dungeons. They're supposed to be an expression of your innermost desires and the things you struggle most with.
So,
No conceptual things. For example, Ballet's poems are about the devastating obligation of constantly feeding a hungry audience and the mild guilt I feel when I have to react someone who's hard.
well, my innermost desire is to beat the sacred temple of the woods, and I struggle conceptually with the Magna puzzle and beating the big spider boss.
Those aren't innermost desires, those are literally video game objectives. Get some depth, you one-dimensional idiot.
Oh. These walkthroughs are poetry, and that's final.
I've got a question. Who do you think would win in a one-on-one fight? Arabi or Milo? I'm honestly not sure.
Probably
fair with Arabi.
Milo.
With Aravi, it's never a 1v1 fight. He always gets
But
second one is
I think
Heck-
Aravi
Yeah,
would
Hex
be
would just stay on the
too.
sidelines.
fair.
Aravi would be too ragey and would throw a punch, and Milo would just step one step away, and then Aravi would trip over, and then Milo is just like poof, winning.
Yeah.
Milo would just reap her soul, I guess. Just be like,
Indeed.
actually, your life is over. Boop.
Fine. If you want it to be poetry, you just have to milk and honey this thing. Put a bunch of unnecessary line breaks and punctuation in there and we'll call it a day.
Maybe I will.
Snacks though?
Fuck, I love milk and honey. It's my all-time favorite Pringles flavor.
After a few minutes of inserting random punctuation throughout her walkthroughs, Aravi lets Milo take a look at her
You're
poems.
trending, darling.
My god. Robbie, these poems are genius. They're exactly the sort of fake deep that'll resonate with my 14 to 7-year-old emotionally compromised demographic. Honestly, I struggle to appeal to this demographic at times. It's hard for me to relate to the emotional desperation. And now I have a whole book of poems that they're going to love. I suppose I should thank you, Aravi.
You're welcome, I guess.
We should do a collab.
I should thank you too, Monster. I don't know why, but somehow I feel like you're responsible for how this all played out.
Milo seems pleased, or it could just be the firelight hitting their contours perfectly. Either way, you're happy.
Marshmallows? If anyone wants
I
some.
wanna quickly take a toilet break because I really need to go. Sorry.
So I need to answer some DMs that came in while we were playing.
Fine, I need to go piss. Sorry.
Go
Yeah,
piss,
go
girl.
I did notice something very interesting. You can sit alone.
Yes, you can.
I'm really curious to see what happens. You sit on a log by yourself. Look at you avoiding romance in a dating sim. Now, the suspense. Will you remain forever alone, or will someone else take pity on you? The mystery.
Marshmallows, anyone?
Wow! Okay, that was it.
No, sorry, I muted myself because I was furiously typing at my dungeon master who rejected half of my idea.
Oh, that's
Was
sad.
Clunk! No!
Why? Did they say why?
It's a low magic setting, and I want to play a sorcerer.
Okay.
Because that's my favorite class.
Good evening, fellow captain.
Good evening, Kitalas-kun. Are you here to engage in idle chit-chat with me? How is your health? The weather has been temperature. I heard the politics have been mediocre lately, and many complex opinions.
I live
Great.
for the
Now that the
gossip.
small talk's out of the way, can we get to the point where we exchange hot, steamy, world-rocking gossip?
Oh damn, Mott didn't need to make it sound like the intro to a porno. Sure, you're always down for a gossip quickie by the campfire.
Naruto.
A long
It's
cylinder.
a cylinder!
A staff.
Yeah, sure. Got a terrible
schlong.
idea. Got a terrible idea. I'm not gonna go with that.
Sweet, sweet
What
gossip.
delightful gossip, Tadas-kun! You never disappoint with your incredible rumors. Anyway, we should do this again sometime. Something strange, as I'm no longer interested in this conversation and don't have good excuse to leave. Goodbye.
Before you know it, everyone's repeating a juicy, blatantly untrue rumor.
I heard this weird thing.
And here,
Hey. Oh, okay, it's Antu.
it's a baby actually.
Yeah, it's a baby.
He's a baby.
Hey, have you heard about Noodle yet? Well, listen up, because this is very interesting tale. A few months ago, when Noodle went to his yearly Naruto LARP, he met an attractive stranger and began a secret relationship with him. It was quite a steamy affair. Noodle's new partner was fun, witty, smart. And they really knew their way around the vanilla scented candlelit bed, if you know what I mean.
Imagine if I had just taken dildo.
A
This
vanilla
line would have
scented
been
one.
so lame. This line would have been so lame.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Unfortunately, the relationship has to end when Noodle's partner found out about Noodle's double life as a flaming swords follower. It was obvious that the relationship couldn't continue, and Noodle's secret sweetie bade them a tearful goodbye.
And I thought I'd heard everything.
Kind of funny knowing that gets Noodle's rocks off and be able to get it out of my mind next time I talk to him.
The same powers to fun for good today, and as a result, Noodle gains 2 fun. Do with that
Think
what
you
you
can
will.
see it? There's a
Has he
kettle.
turned to a croissant yet?
Not yet, but he's prepping himself to become a croissant. He has his little
Amazing.
chair. Little boy.
Look at the croissant.
Amazing.
Sure thing.
No one sits with you. You spent the night alone on your sad little forever alone log. I mean, is it really such a big deal after all? Apparently it was. From that day on, everybody treated you differently. As if your loneliness from that night was a contagious disease. Jeez, young people can really be mean and stupid, huh? You lose 2
Oof.
fun and 2 charm. Yeah, I fucked around and I found out.
Cheryl Flap. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
That weekend you feel like getting wasted, so you go visit none other than Juan.
My Juan.
Who is Juan this time?
For me, Juan is always cool, Steve.
Hola. You know, when I started making magical drinks, I never thought people would actually come to drink them. But hey, who am I to judge? Anyway, take a look at this one. Margarita. Quite appealing, right? Don't know if I'd drink that. But the real question is, will you? Yeah, the mystery box and so on. The margarita is good, I think. I take it. Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense. And you passed. Your price is the drink you choose. Quite appealing, right? Do know if I drink that, but the real question is, will you? No mystery box.
No. I don't think we've had the phobia shots yet, so I'm curious.
Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense. And you passed. Your price is the drink you choose.
Oh, yeah.
What do you say? Will you take the drink of the day? Or would you prefer the mystery box?
This how one always says the same thing, and then when you have somebody reading it, it's kind of all figuring out when they can stop reading and when they can just skip, you know. Definitely something they could fix, because I know they still update these games anyway. We haven't had the hot shot yet, but I want the box.
I think they're only updating like the Monster Road Trip one.
The
They're
mystery
updating all of them, I'm
box.
pretty sure.
So bold of you. Hope you're happy with it. No refunds.
Fran, you were such a hot shot.
I always am. I still am.
That's
So you want to drink a margarita? To think that by drinking a brain you'll absorb its smarts is a bit simplistic, but hey, it's what actually happens. Occam's razor at its finest.
smart. Ooh,
Whoa.
smart stuff.
Nice.
Do you want
No,
to
go ahead,
read
I'm
it?
sorry.
Let's do some phobia shots. Yeah! You know what they say? If you can't overcome your fears, drink them. Cheers to you. Doing that is surely bold.
Oh yeah,
But I get tipsy very fast.
bolt here. We have smart stuff, bolt here, and then fantasy coin. As Bovary fall asleep.
I always thought focusing on stuff like fun or creativity was a bit frivolous.
One moment, I'm almost done.
Okay.
Fearlessly typing to their DM.
Meow.
Yep.
I go and play with a yarn ball or so. So I concocted this. It makes you focus on much more important stats. You're welcome.
What happened?
Hope you can
Oh,
stomach that.
alright, I see what happened.
Happy trails.
Something bad.
Nothing bad. Getting fired.
No toilet paper.
Stale cheese.
Is decided based on how wary you'd be of a talking otter who suddenly appeared one day offering to take the bad thing away from your life if you make him fast every day. Start debating now. If somebody offered me to give me complete job security just for an exchange of pasta, yeah. I
Yeah,
would just
totally
take
do
that.
it.
You'd not be wary at all, so what you're saying.
However, if a suspicious otter offered me toilet paper, I would be a little bit suspicious. So.
True.
Definitely.
Definitely.
So we stay with our order, I guess.
I think Bonsta, Noodle, and others.
Gonna crush this.
Let's see, I'm very smart. I'm also charming.
I
I'm
guess
lacking
you are.
boldness and fun.
That's not the ghosty I know.
Yeah, I know. That day in the haunted manor, you accidentally stumble upon a cult meeting in the hallway. The cultists are wearing terrifying black robes, standing over a bloody body and chanting. You try to flee, but one of them shoves a flyer in your hand. The ink burns your eyes to read, but you manage to find the words: New recruits get healthcare benefits with same-day sign-up. What? Sold! You gain a bunch of new cultist buddies, and your new insurance covers spontaneous 2 boldness growths. Cool!
Nice.
Shortly after, you are helping Joy and Milo exorcise an evil spirit from the haunted
world's at
manor.
risk again.
Okay, Milo. Boss, I need your help making sure this binding circle doesn't break. Otherwise, the spirit could escape and terrorize humanity forever.
Huh?
Of course, darling. We'd never let that happen. And if the haunted manor becomes possessed by a malevolent spirit, horrible things would happen.
Hashtag blessed.
For example, I can't post that lovely selfie I took by the entrance with the caption #blessed. I would be in such poor taste.
It's nice to have such selfless friends. However, just as Joy is starting to say the dread summoning chant, you're interrupted by a ringing doorbell.
For Milo and Joy.
So,
Is this Auntie or is it me?
it's cool stuff.
Sup? I've got a large pepperoni pizza for you 3. Or you 4, I guess. You 3.5? What's with the dude in the middle of the pentagram?
Pizza. Ugh.
Pizza? I never ordered a pizza. I hate delivery food with a passion.
That's not vegan friendly.
Excuse me. Yeah, it's definitely not for me either. Vegans don't eat pepperoni pizza, and we're also in the middle of something very important. And if you ruin my concentration, you...
Nah, dude. I'm sure this pizza's for you. I've got the address right here. Clear as day. Mysterious, dilapidated, haunted manor in the heart of the woods.
How on earth did you find this place with such vague instructions?
Where's my tip?
I searched far and wide, 'cause I am motivated by one thing and one thing only. Pip money, which I'll be needing you to give me before I can leave.
It's not your pizza. Be gone, darling, before I leave an incredibly scathing Yelp review.
No, can do. Can't go back to work without money for the pizza. You're stuck with me until one of you ponies up. Ugh, fuck. No wonder your friends accuse you of being annoying when you refuse to leave them alone. This sucks. This girl won't leave anytime soon, and her presence is fucking with Joy's concentration on the exorcism. How can you convince her this is definitely not your pizza? Check the pizza's Facebook profile. The true owner of this pizza will surely be one of its contacts there. This pizza doesn't belong to us. It belongs to Earth. It came from the Earth. It should go back to it. Both are so funny. I want this one.
Honestly,
Hey, smart stuff.
It's just ridiculous. It's a pizza monster. There's no way it has a...
Hey, darling.
Please, darling. Everyone has a Facebook profile left from 2012, even if they don't want
So
to admit it.
accurate.
Here's the pizzas. Oh. Oh, this is actually quite interesting. It appears that the pizza's likes include tailgating and going to children's birthday parties. It's also interested in feminism, Italian cinema, and is in a polyamorous relationship with a box of garlic knots.
What? No way. Oh my goddess. It even has a photo album of its cruise Sicily to New York. Wait. It reads most recent post. Today I have achieved my dream. Someone finally purchased me for consumption.
I can't wait to meet the one who is going to eat me. This is my life's purpose, to appease someone with my delicious cheesy goodness.
Do not weep for me, friends. I have lived a full life and I have no regrets. Onward into the great beyond.
That's actually kind of heartwarming.
Okay, that was not bad.
Also, the pizza's order is tagged in the post. Apparently, it's an itinerant hobgoblin who loves haunted this delivery pizza and competitive knitting.
Life is a gift.
And I often find out that we forgot that everyone and everything has much more to them if you take the time to learn about them. We should all take time to learn more about each other, and because that every person and pizza is living a rich inner life, one that we must cherish and...
Before Milo can finish, you all hear a toilet flush, and a hobgoblin you've never seen before walks out of the bathroom and sees you all talking. Oh, cool, he says. My pizza's here. Here's your money. Keep the
Okay,
change.
bye.
Sick. Bye. The hobgoblin opens the pizza box and eats the whole thing in just a few bites. He nods at you all and walks off, presumably to continue his
Ugh.
knitting practice.
Okay, then this feels less beautiful now.
When life gives you lemons.
Well, life is like that, isn't it? One man's soul-touching moment is another man's lunch. Or something. I don't know, I'm interested now that there's nothing heartwarming happening. Let's just finish this exorcism.
And you do. You were all briefly touched by the pizza's purpose, but now that cheesy shit is over, you can get back to boinking your friends and earning 2 fun and 1 charm.
I can do this.
Charm is ruined. That day you join the merciless trials of the Camp Dome. Your team is faced with a potato sack race. It seems easy, but this is the Camp Dome, and so the potato sacks are filled with swarms of bees! Your teammates are discouraged both because they are not fond of bees, and because the enemy team is mostly comprised by sentient bees. Aren't all bees sentient anyway? Giving them a clear
Yes.
advantage over you. It all looks dire for you, but you use your cunning and remind the enemy team that the bee population of Earth is inexplicably decreasing and bees are heading towards unavoidable extinction. This fact really messes with the enemy team's heads, giving you the edge you need to take the win. Your nasty leadership grants you 2 charm. With the help of Milo and Calcus Duster, you managed to find the least violent dome game that Dahlia will still enjoy, an Iron Chef competition. Milo delights in concocting Epicurean delicacies. Calculus is fascinated by the concept of food, and Dahlia loves doing battle against the Iron Chef's 1,000 knife-wielding arms.
Is this what people call camping?
Oh, what a delight! I have never had so much fun in my short artificial life.
Damn kid!
What? Having fun? Stop that. Put it back. Did you pay for that fun?
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Pay for it, but fun is free, just like love. And literally anything else as long as I agree to demo on my Instagram.
Free? Free? I didn't know this was a summer camp for communists!
Capitalism always
Nothing's free, you fucking millennials! This dome is an untapped gold mine and I'm here to tap it!
I've bought
That's
all
why I
this land.
purchased a controlling interest in the camp dome, so I could monetize this pile of sharp objects. Maybe I'll tattoo advertisements on the inside of everyone's eyelids. Or require everyone who participates in dome games to purchase life insurance. And to prevent insurance frauds, all claims will be filed by the deceased in person.
Oh dear. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Oh dear, I fear that these predatory money-making schemes will somehow make the dome even less safe than it is already.
Commoditize the dome. Commerce is only valid when it's cut in a thin veneer of spirituality and lifestyle porn.
participate in this discussion because I'm still fighting this knife robot, but I'm mad too.
Well, unless you kids can come up with some non-predatory way of monetizing this dome, it's life insurance and eyeball tattoos for everyone! Oh no, that sounds painful and boring. Your least favorite combination of things. But how to monetize in a non-shitty way?
Oh, I could always get a local sponsorship. Local sponsorships are the free-range cattle of capitalism.
That's just crazy enough to work. Or not, based on your stats. But what's the perfect business partnership to propose? Either old Gertrude's organ trafficking boutique or Beanie and Bucket's fancy hat extravaganza. I'm going to for old Gertrude. Ooh, it's bold. Nice. Old Gertrude still running that boutique? Why, she was harvesting kidneys from drifters back when I was a boy.
I like the way you
It's
think.
so heartwarming to see a member of the greatest generation still stealing and reselling people's hearts after all these years. Let's pay her a visit. You head over to Old Gertrude. A sweet little black market organ harvesting operation running out of the back of a quaint old antique shop. You're greeted by Gertrude herself, wearing her trademark Coke bottle spectacles and blood-stained apron. She beams. Welcome, dearies. Oh, it's so nice to have the younger generation taking an interest in local business. Nowadays, everyone's buying organs from the big cartels. Us mom-and-pop organ thieves are hanging on by the skin of our teeth. Or by the skin of someone else's teeth. That organ smuggler humor. Come on in, I'll make you some tea. The five of you sit around Gertrude's stained and dented surgical table and enjoy some hot chamomile, while she regales you with stories from her organ trafficking youth.
Goodness, I did not know a human spine was worth so much money. You truly are a treasure trove of information.
Oh, man.
Me neither, Rat. If I'd saved all the organs I've carelessly disemboweled over the years, I may be able to retire by now.
What?
Yes, organs are very valuable. As an influencer, I know all about this. But we came here with a purpose, didn't we?
Oh, yes, Miss Gertrude. We were wondering if you'd consider sponsoring the Camp Spooky Murder Dome. Oh my days, says Gertrude, putting some eyeballs in a glass jar. Of course I would. Did you know how many perfectly good organs the dome throws away every summer? It's crap. As I always say, waste not, want not. I lived through the Great Depression, you know.
I am happy.
Then it is settled. The Camp Dome will send all dismembered organs to Old Gertrude, and Old Gertrude will sponsor the Dome's continued operation. Everyone is happy. Except for the dead people whose organs we are selling, but my utilitarian algorithms only count living people. Hooray!
Hooray! Old Gertrude bakes you all a pie to celebrate your new business merger. It's so delicious you don't even ask what's in it. You gain 2 fun and a charm.
Adventure awaits us!
That was cool! I think I need more wisdom.
You think so?
Nah, you're a wise girl.
During a hike to the woods, you find a baby bird that's fallen off its nest. You nurse him back to health with some delicious trail mix. Also give him some great advice on puberty and how to do its taxes when he grows up. Then the mama bird finds you. She is pissed that you're holding her baby. She tries to pick your eyes out, but you fight her off. You learn a powerful lesson today. Don't fuck with birds. You gain 2 wisdom. Now that gets you any closer to banging your campmates though, which is why I'm so relieved to find Dahlia shortly after. She appears to be thinking.
Harpoon gun, baby powder, tank of compressed helium. What am I missing?
Hey!
Oh hey, Terrascoon! Behold, my latest gambit in my all-out camping to have the best summer ever! You see, one key component of an optimal summer is an amazing tent, and an amazing tent needs amazing tent supplies. I've already packed all the essentials, a grill for cooking my tent steaks, a snuggly teddy bear so I can keep my biceps toned by squeezing it tight.
Nice.
And, of course, a bag of live snails. I'm sure I don't even need to explain that one.
It's not. We all know what it does.
The girly urge to have live snails on you.
But I just can't shake the feeling that I'm missing something. And if I'm missing something, there's a chance that my tent will be
So
suboptimal. I can't allow that to happen. But what could it be? I've already got a cooler full of spare organs and a spiked dog collar in case I find a dog. Maybe I need a hand mirror for starting campfires and checking out my look. No, that'd interfere with the tent's laser grid. I'm really stumped, but you look like a monster with a lot of camping savvy. Maybe you can help?
Dahlia's got a... If you have camping salvage, she's probably got bigger problems. Well, here goes nothing. No one ever thinks about the tent's well-being. Bring a tent for the tent in case the tent gets cold. Everyone knows a survival service is complete without someone to share it with.
So charmed.
The most important
Charmy
object
charisma.
is someone to share your tent with. I'm sorry, I'm confused. Are you referring to yourself?
You know, but
Isn't that a little bit objectifying to pitch yourself as a piece of survival equipment?
you shake your head awkwardly. You know what? I'm gonna stop describing individual things you do as awkward because that's apparently just your brand.
Well, alright, but if I'm going to bring you along as survival gear, I've got to make sure you have some sort of survival value. Let's see. Can I use you to hammer in my tent pole? My tent poles?
Yeah? Dahlia picks you up and beats you against her tent poles. You're too squishy to hammer in anything except your own face.
Aw. You could be a decent stick for roasting marshmallows.
Just have the marshmallow in your mouth, holds you by your feet and thrusts you with an open fire. You're not very good at planking, so you immediately fall face first into the fire.
Not promising at all. Oh, maybe you're a compass. Quick, which way is north?
Who knew which way was north? Vigorous face smashing followed by a having head settled. That's knocked the north clean out of you.
Man.
Well, I'm sure you're good for something, but I'm just not sure what it is. Sorry.
Tosses you into a river like a broken walking stick. It helps cool your seared face, but you immediately get poked in the eyes by a broken walking stick. Man, maybe we should try being less useless, huh? You lose 2 wisdom and 1 mana. Everyone choose a song. Say your choice out loud before the other players before clicking.
Hit empty. Timber.
Smooth by Santano.
A photograph of Nickelback.
The song based on how much the song lyrics can be interpreted as survival tips. Stop debating now.
Look at this photograph!
Timber goes first.
Yes, Timber goes first.
Yeah, indeed.
What was your song again, Antio?
Look at this photograph.
Very instructive, very instructive. I think this works. As opposed to just, man, it's a hard one.
Okay, what will I do? More boldness. You go to the haunted manor to gain some boldness, since you found a brochure that promised some boldness if you visited. Instead, you find a mischievous demon. It was all a ruse to lure you here. The demon will take 9 years of your life. You take the demon to court for misleading advertising. The jury isn't fond of mischievous demons who fool people into giving years of their life up, so you win, and the demon has to give you 2 boldness. Fuck yeah! Later, you're enjoying the sunset alongside Milo, eating delicious artisan sandwiches and listening to music together. It's not often that Camp Spooky is so enjoyable.
Hashtag blessed.
Oh, Monster, isn't this nice? We truly are blessed to be able to sit back and enjoy life's sensual pleasures so deeply and without stress. I often find that people spend their time rushing from one task to the next, never taking time to stop the smell the
Or Levesque, yeah.
Which is such a waste. I mean, life is a bit like this sandwich. No, stay with me. I'm going somewhere good with this.
Milo begins slowly building themselves a new sandwich, staring at its starry-eyed like it's going to reveal the secrets of the universe.
The bread of this sandwich is a bit like the essential tasks of life. They're important, sure. Without bread, you wouldn't have a sandwich, just a pile of veggies and meats. However, the meat, or vegetarian alternative, will live your best life, or the sandwich is like your soul. It's the most important part of your life.
Life is a gift.
And the toppings, the cheese, the portobello mushroom, the garlic aioli, those are life's central pleasures. They complement the soul, and a sandwich would be woefully bland without them. And a sandwich as beautiful and unique as this doesn't deserve to be eaten just in a few bites. You need to savor it, enjoy it, maybe throw a pic of it on your story for clout.
Every moment is beautiful.
Like, what I'm saying is, I wish we could forget about setting goals and living by them all the time. Whatever happened to just getting life happen and immersing yourself in it? Oh wow. Okay, you've got to try this sandwich, Monster. Not only is it an amazing metaphor for my constant pursuit of sensual pleasures, but it's delicious as hell.
Holy shit, this sandwich is incredible, but you're sure you can impress Milo with something better than a Reuben. It's clear they love life's sensual pleasures, but what pleasure would they love the most of all? Mindful meditation. It's like curating the cheese plate of the soul. Eating ass. Okay, today I will go off-brand and will not go with the eating ass.
Oh, I should have gone with eating ass.
That's on me.
That teaches you. Hey, that's an incredible idea, and an incredible, so poetic, and in a way, so deeply accurate. Perhaps we could try together, Monster, so that we may be mutually enlightened. Oh, I'm so excited.
Who knows? This could turn out sexy in a weird way. You and Milo sit across from each other, and they start leading you in the exercise.
Now, take a deep breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Imagine that you're tending your cheese plate soul. Toss out the stale chatters and Swiss, and introduce a more refined culinary array. A bit of aged brie, some soulful camembert, perhaps some artisanal grapes to add a bit of zest to your chakras palette.
Okay, this is really sensual. Milo's spiritual guidance, while kinda cheesy, is really relaxing. However, you didn't expect that your soul would be lactose intolerant. Boom! You're physically fine since you're not eating actual cheese. That would just be ridiculous. But your soul is farting non-stop. You try to power through and let out slow, silent soul farts so as not to disrupt the enlightenment, but you can't stop your aura from getting all smelly.
Monster? I'm not sure how to put this nicely, but while I respect the current condition of your soul, I also need you to respect mine.
Sorry, not
And my
sorry.
soul, in an exercise of raw honesty that should be lauded, if not frowned upon, is mildly disgusted by yours. I'm going to leave now.
Well, that could have gone better. You're up all night with the spiritual runs, and you lose 2 fun and 1 charm.
All right.
That's on me for not eating ass.
Look, you know, on the first date, you know, you just have to ask, did you eat ass?
Yeah.
I'm not that smart. Today you decide to hike all the way across the woods. You want to see what's on the other side. It's a long, treacherous hike that ends up only taking an hour. I guess these woods aren't that big after all. And you and your friends get lost in them so often. Anyway, it turns out there's a library on the other side of the woods. You go in and read some books or something and gain 2 smarts. Later, you're sitting around fantasizing about what it would be like if Dahlia asked you on a date. Would you head to a gym, visit the battlefield, go dancing DDR?
Hey, Noodle, listen, I have an emergency. I need to take you to dinner tonight. Will you be my date?
Holy shit! You're also wondering what it would be like to suddenly inherit $1 million from a mysterious wealthy relative you've never met right now. Okay, that's not how it works apparently, but still, it's a date. You meet Dahlia at a high-class restaurant. Damn, she really went all out for this.
Hey.
Thank you for coming, Noodle. Allow me to hold open the door and pull out your chair for you. Now, shall we have some romantic mood lightening? I brought my own candle just in case the restaurant didn't have one.
Dahlia pulls an already lit candle out of her pocket and sets it on the table. Fancy.
Okay, now that that's out of the way, I love what you're wearing tonight. Makes you look very handsome. And or beautiful?
Okay. You're about to say Tito when you realize Dahlia is frantically flipping through some kind of guidebook.
Okay. I'm supposed to kiss your hand now, I think. Alright, give it here.
No, Dahlia, slow down. You're skipping ahead a few steps. First you have to order your appetizers, then ask your date about themselves and listen politely. Why don't you start at the top? This time, don't be too eager and go in for the compliments and physical affection. Your attitude should be inviting, but with an air of mystery.
Got it, Coach. Mysteriously inviting. I'll start back at pulling the chair out.
Enjoy your
Atta
youth.
girl, if you need me, I'll be taking notes behind that big Vern over there. Don't be afraid to holler for help.
Okay, Noodle, let's try this again. You look very handsome and are beautiful tonight. Please, tell me everything about your childhood.
I gotta get all the badges!
Oh, didn't you know? I'm trying to earn my romantic first date badge. Coach is here scoring me to see if I'm eligible to receive it. I've been practicing all week. I was so eager to get started, I must have forgotten to tell you. It's okay that he's here, right? This badge is really important to me.
Well, it's not the exact scenario you'd imagined for your first big date with Dahlia, but you'll take it. Besides, you want to see her succeed. Maybe you can even help her further. What show-stepping date maneuver could you pull to ensure Dahlia gets her badge? Go for the overkill, don't just pay for the bill, pay for all the bills. Or, the date will never be enough, everyone knows it takes 10,000 hours to achieve mastery, so implant artificial memories of thousands of dates in Dahlia's brain. Ooh, it sounds smart and bold. I'm gonna pay all the bills. Yes! You and Dahlia go on and have a lovely date. After 2 hours of eating and chatting, the bill comes.
Time to pay. Don't worry, Noodle. I brought my designer war spoils chest to cover the meal.
Not if you have anything to say about it. The dinner is on you tonight.
Huh? Sweet of you, but I got this. I make plenty of money pillaging lesser kingdoms.
You don't doubt it. We stand independent earner. But you explain, you're not just paying for your bill, you're paying all the bills. Stand up and go around the restaurant paying everyone's tabs. Nobody knows what's happening, but they're definitely in no hurry to stop you.
Such an honorable
Wow!
scout.
That was a really nice gesture.
It sure was, so why stop there? You leave the restaurant amidst wild applause and hop from business to business, paying every bill. You cover people's car loan installments, their dental bills, some guy's down payment on a rare Shetland pony that's been bred to have 6 feet. You make it all the way to the federal government, where you bribe every politician inside to pass bills you support. Bills is paid.
Oh, hell yes, Noodle. Can you pay this guy to make muscle tax deductible?
Dahlia is
Oh,
here!
and let's possible officially changing your national anthem to Side to Side by Ariana Grande. I love politics.
Good job!
Wow, kid, I couldn't be more impressed. Noodle's gesture really took this date to overtime, if you know what I mean. Welcome to the Space Jam.
Oh, thanks, Coach. I was wondering why that potted fern was following us everywhere.
Yeah, I need to go return it to the restaurant before they call the police. But before I go, here's a romantic first date badge for each of you. Well done!
You're winning at summer!
Yeah, politics, pillaging, and victory. This is the best date I've ever gone on.
Ditto. You also pass a bill stating your badge is worth the exact amount of legal tender that you used to pay all those bills, because there's no other way you could afford it. You and Dahlia go to earn the cutest after date snuggling badge, and later the 2 fun and +1 smart badge.
Brought my first aid kit, just in case.
It is time. It is time. It is time. It is time. It is time.
It's time.
It is. That day, the Monster Scouts hiked around the camp cleaning up litter to respect nature. So, nobody but Coach gives a damn about picking up trash, but has quickly become a contest to find the coolest garbage. Some produce condoms, others find wealthy shaped fruit, you some might find Rembrandt, it's an original. The mystery of how the Rembrandts ended up here there will go on to trigger the most epic adventure you all will go on during the summer, but it won't happen on screen. But you still gain 2 dexterity just by looking at it, so magnificent. You end up hanging with Dahlia, trying to teach her the meaning of the word chill. You feel like you're starting to make progress when—
Bear attack! Bear attack! I'm a bear and you're about to get attacked!
Wait! How can you be a bear if you're actually Coach in a bear costume?
This is a bear preparedness drill, Dahlia. I'm dressed as a bear in order to teach campers about bear safety. Suspend your disbelief.
Hey, what muscles do I flex to suspend my disbelief?
Your glutes? Now, are you prepared for a bear attack?
True and base. Flex your glutes, people.
Dahlia Kino?
You
Ready to
bet I am. I knew there was a reason I legally changed my middle name to Bear Puncher this morning.
You're not prepared yet.
Not so fast, my enthusiast camper. If bears were all about punching, we wouldn't need drills. What if a bear engaged you, not in a battle of blows, but a battle of wits?
That produces 2 full wine glasses.
Don't worry, it's just grape juice. Even wily bears don't condone drinking alcohol at summer camp. But here's a twist. One of these glasses is poison.
Bears.
The battle of wits has begun. It ends when you choose your glass and we both drink and find out who is the winner and who is dead. Normally I wouldn't condone drinking poison at summer camp either, but this is for educational purposes. Now, am I the sort of bear who would put the poison in my own glass, trusting in my strength to save me? Or am I the sort of bear who would put the poison in your glass because I...
Honest, just sounds like Chuck's both of them.
I choose both glasses!
What? Why?
Because it's the last thing you would expect. It's called lateral thinking, and I excel at it because my brain is the strongest.
Okay, well, you're definitely poisoned now.
Oh, man.
Oh, whoops.
Oh no, you can't smooch Dahlia if she died from poison. Romancing corpses only in case they're reanimated somehow. Kinda how to survive this latest idiotic mistake. Drink bleach, bear venom's natural enemy.
Ay.
Of course, it's simple math. Poison plus poison equals no poison.
This is actually kind of true.
Don't drink bleach at home, kids.
I mean, yeah, don't, but yeah, nature's beautiful.
Nature finds a way.
Dahlia produces a bottle of bleach from somewhere in her muscles and pours it into a tall glass with eyes and a little umbrella.
Dahlia, wait! Drinking bleach is bad for your health.
Only according to the bear who just poisoned me. I've had enough of your tricks.
A monster scout
No,
should
this
know
is Coach
better.
talking. I know I'm cosplaying really convincingly as a duplicitous bear, but I'm breaking character because I don't want you to drink bleach.
Why shouldn't I?
Because I lied about the poison, okay? I just wanted to warn you about the dangers of engaging in high-stakes intellectual contests with wily forest creatures. I didn't want to actually hurt you.
You mean I'm not really poisoned?
Always
The
believe
only
in
poison
yourself.
you'll be ingested is the poison of a good education. And that's the only poison we should all be drinking.
Curses! If that wasn't real poison, how will I ever earn my willingly ingest a poison badge? Unless...
Blair face pulls the eye zoned eye for a second.
It's okay.
Sleepsick.
I caught it
Dahlia
on
chugs the
stream.
bleach.
Ah, now you're actually poisoned for real. There's only one thing to do.
Bow to my superior intellect?
No, call your home to tell them you're going to die from drinking a big glass of bleach. As your beloved coach, this sad duty falls to me.
Call up Dahlia's house to deliver the bad news.
Hello? Yes, I have something terrible to tell you. Your daughter, Dahlia Aquino, just drank
Oh,
bleach. Yes, how did you know? Oh, this is just what she ends up doing anytime she finds herself in the battle of wits? Okay, but how do you keep her from dying of... You replaced all her bleach with blue Gatorade a while ago and she hasn't noticed the difference? Very smart.
Dahlia continues to gulp her delicious bleach. Blissfully unaware of Coach's conversation, Coach even awards her the poison bird to preserve the illusion. Nice work! You managed to turn a boring educational ambush into a badge earning opportunity through the power of the blue Gatorade. I'm sorry. That's a fucking sentence, alright? No, look at it. Look at the sentence. Take it out of context. Put it somewhere else.
Look at
People,
look at
people
the
say you're
coin.
insane. Anyway,
the
I got
croissant.
2 mana and a wisdom.
Croissant.
Hell yeah.
Let's start a fire.
Ooh, Bonsta. Who will be your summer love?
Well, I try, but I guess he will reject me.
Aw.
They will reject you, and I don't think they will.
I am also giving it my fair shake.
Yay!
I'm not.
Aww.
Let's do this.
Go, Bonsta, go.
You finally gather the courage and ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. The two of us, a summer fling? But Monster, you see, dating is like pairing... Oh, I'm sorry.
You're Milo now, I guess.
But Monster, you see, dating is like pairing wine and food.
Hashtag
I'm like a
blessed.
Pinot Ju-
It's you?
One moment, one moment.
Sentence is coming.
I'm like a Pinot Grigio. Light, refreshing, some would say intoxicating. It pairs great with shellfish. And you, are you a shellfish? I don't know. Aren't you more like
Stinky cheese?
No.
maybe a corn dog?
Wow. So I am
she's
a
my-
stinky cheese.
You are my favorite corn dog.
This is an opportunity
So,
to grow.
I gotta pass.
Aw.
I'm sure I understand, but I really hope that one day you find your own cheap off-brand soda.
You're such a swipe left, darling.
Swallowing all this rejection is tough. But the next day, you receive a call from renowned magazine Losers Today. They want to interview you on your epic failure. Also, it turns out your failure was more boring than epic, and 10 minutes in, the journalist is half asleep and totally not paying attention. When the interview is published, they've made a typo on your name, and instead of Bonster, it says Poop Face McPoop.
Wow, that's...
Wait, did you seriously just choose Ask No One? You know the whole point of this game is to find a date, right? Are you sure you didn't misclick? Do you need me to like go back and rerun the selection screen or no? Seriously? Committing to that decision? Okay, weirdo. You didn't ask anyone out to be a summer fling. You failed. Congrats. I don't even see the point of narrating this bit any further. I honestly don't know what you expected.
Nothing.
You finally gather the courage and ask your beloved to watch a meteor shower with you.
A summer fling between you and me?
So
You know,
scrawny.
Noodle, when I first met you, I thought you were just a scrawny little runt. But after getting to know you better, I realized that you've been exercising the most important muscle of all, the heart. You may not be capable of lifting weights with it, but you lifted my spirits during the summer camp. So, yes, let's go to that meteor shower. We can exercise our hearts together, if you know what I mean.
The last day of camp was dreamy. You and Dahlia spent hours trying to get as many Monster Scout badges as you could before the meteor shower. You got a badge for learning how to tell apart black-footed weasels from black-footed albatrosses. You got a badge for helping coach with a very difficult crossword. And you got a badge for learning 15 different ways to kiss. When the meteor shower started, you'd already earned a new badge in secret for falling in love with a buff, beautiful woman.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, that's the badge I always try to earn.
Nice.
Getting up there with the special stuff?
Yeah,
Yep.
nice.
What, so many outcomes, Jesus Christ.
Okay,
We've made
So,
it.
what did we learn today?
Did we learn
I
anything?
should always go with eating ass.
Yeah, always eat ass on the first date.
I learned that I'm very tired.
That's true.
Actually,
But yeah, I should always go with my brand.
yeah,
I should
indeed.
not betray my brand.
Just be yourself, Ghosty. It's the
Yeah.
best version of you you will ever be. That's the lesson we've learned today. Always be Ghosty. Always be yourself. I'm also a bit tired tonight.
Then it is decided. The only thing we're gonna romance now is our bids.
Yep, we're gonna romance a good night's sleep.
That's right. Good night, everyone.
Have a good
Good
night.
night.
Thanks for being
Thank you
here.
for watching or hearing.